Hello, how are you? Today I'm going to talk to you about the benefits we get from consuming sesame seeds every day. Sesame is one of the super seeds. It's accessible, tasty, easy to incorporate into your daily routine, and it brings many benefits to our health. I'm going to tell you more about these benefits and give you some tips on how to add more sesame seeds to your routine. You're going to love this video. Stay until the end, you won't want to miss it. If you love tips on nutrition, health, and fitness, you're going to love this channel. So go ahead and subscribe. Remember to turn on the notification bell to get updates. I have new videos every day and you're going to love them. Remember, I have a playlist here of super seeds for your health where I talk about flaxseed, chia, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, and this video will be added there as well. Tell me if you have the habit of consuming any seeds regularly in your daily life and which seed it is. I would love to see your comment. And if you like these videos where I talk more about the benefits of consuming certain foods daily, leave a like so I know you enjoy them and I'll bring more videos like this. Plus, you'll be helping the channel. Sesame is a super versatile seed. People usually think of sesame when they think of hamburger buns, because often on top of hamburger buns, you see those sesame seeds, but sesame is actually very neutral. It goes well in both sweet and savory dishes, and it brings many health benefits. One of the great benefits of sesame, which few people know, is that it is one of the foods richest in calcium, proportionally. So, if you are vegan, vegetarian, or if you are already at a more advanced age and are concerned about your bone mass and calcium density, know that routinely adding sesame to your diet will help you reach your calcium goals. Of course, it's not going to work miracles. The rest of your diet also needs to be balanced, and ideally, you should also consume foods rich in magnesium and vitamin D to improve bone metabolism. I have a playlist here on the channel that talks more about bones and joints, giving lots of tips on this topic, and I'll leave it down below in the description for you. Sesame is also very rich in antioxidants such as lignans and vitamin E itself. So, vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant, and lignans also have this very interesting effect of neutralizing free radicals in our body. We end up producing free radicals in our daily lives in a very typical way. Even people who lie down and do nothing all day still produce them. And the more physical activity you do, the more you produce. But with physical activity, your body is also able to compensate for this. But when we are exposed to pollution, often have an unbalanced diet, or already have some health problem, we produce more free radicals and we need more antioxidants to help neutralize them. Sesame is an excellent source of antioxidants and is super affordable to add to your daily routine. Sesame is also a very interesting food for those looking to strengthen heart health because it has a really great combination. In addition to the antioxidants I mentioned, it has an ultra-healthy fat profile, including omega-9 fats, which are similar to the fats found in olive oil. So it really is very healthy. It contains a lot of fiber, which helps reduce excess cholesterol in our bodies, making it an excellent addition if you're looking for a healthier heart and circulatory system. I even have a playlist on the channel where I talk more about heart and artery health, and I'll leave it down below in the description for you. Since sesame contains fiber and lignans, it can really help with intestinal health because it can make it easier to eliminate stool that is stuck in our system. And besides that, some studies have found that because of this interesting profile, sesame can help promote the growth of good bacteria in our bodies. It is not a probiotic, it doesn't contain good bacteria itself, but it can serve as food for these beneficial bacteria, helping to improve possible cases of dysbiosis. I also have a video here on the channel talking more about dysbiosis, and I'll leave it in the description as well. Another very interesting detail is that sesame has a significant anti-inflammatory potential. So if you're looking to reduce low-grade chronic inflammation in your body, if you often feel a lot of pain, very tired, sleeping poorly, having trouble losing weight, all of this can be a symptom of low-grade chronic inflammation in the body. I even have a video talking more about the 5 main symptoms you should pay attention to, and I'll leave that video here for you. I also have a playlist on anti-inflammatory diets, and this video will be added there as well. Sesame has a very interesting nutritional profile because even though it's small and has a small volume, it's packed with vitamins and minerals that are very important for your health. It contains calcium, as I already mentioned, but it's also a source of iron, magnesium, and zinc. So it's actually very good for strengthening the immune system as well. Many people worry about weight. Because I mentioned that it's a source of fat, people wonder if they need to be concerned about that. Actually, there's no need to worry because it all depends on the amount you consume. When we look at a tablespoon of sesame seeds, it has approximately 60 calories, which is very little. When we look at the nutritional profile of that tablespoon of sesame seeds, it's even better. In that amount, sesame seeds will also provide you with 2 grams of fiber, 2 grams of protein, and 4 grams of healthy fats. In 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds, we have roughly between 50 and 80 milligrams of calcium, which is quite a significant amount, and 30 to 40 milligrams of magnesium. So it really ends up providing a lot of nutrients in a small quantity. Remember that you can add sesame seeds to a variety of different dishes. You can use them to finish savory dishes or salads. Even in the East, it's very common for them to sprinkle it over chicken or fish to make those crusts that brown in the skillet or bake in the oven. But it also goes really well on fruit salad, on top of your granola, your yogurt mixed with oats. You can make homemade healthy cereal bars and add sesame seeds to them as well. It goes well on top of bread, even low-carb breads, so it's really very versatile. It can even go into green juice, smoothies. You can make your own seed mix at home and add a bit of sesame too, to have a nice proportion of different seeds. Tell me how you plan to add more sesame to your daily routine. Another really cool detail that I want to remind you of is that you can also make homemade sesame milk, a vegan milk. I have a step-by-step recipe for it here on the channel, and it's the milk with the most calcium there is. It even has more calcium than cow's milk, and it's inexpensive. So it's very important that we share this information with people who are allergic, vegan, intolerant, or who need good sources of calcium. So I'll leave this video in the description as well. Also remember that you can make sesame flour and add it to recipes like bread. Ideally, when you're going to use the seeds, you should make the flour right before using it so it doesn't turn bitter or oxidize. Just like we do with flaxseed flour, adding all these extra nutrients and proportionally fewer carbohydrates, it can be a great option. And also remember that we make tahini from sesame, which is that sesame paste often found in Middle Eastern cuisine, and people sometimes add it to hummus. I have a recipe for it here on the channel. Sometimes people even add it to sweet dishes as a substitute for peanut butter. For those who are allergic to peanuts, it can be a great option. If you'd like me to make a homemade tahini recipe one day, this sesame paste, let me know in the comments. If a lot of people are interested, I'll come and make it here as well. So tell me, which seed do you use most often in your daily life? I'd love to see your comment. If you want to know whether I've already made a video about the seed you like, just type in the YouTube search, for example, Patricia Late Flaxseed, and all the videos I've made will show up, including some recipes with it. It's a great way for you to look for content here on YouTube as well. Remember to like the video because that helps me out, and share it with anyone who might enjoy it or who needs it. Let's work together to grow this chain of good, which is exactly what I want here on the channel. See you next time. Bye.